convey this translator.
Unloading the freeloaders. In this episode, we will speak and we will talk about our recent experiment with the freemium model, which we've been implementing for the past 2 years. We had a free plan and we have a bunch of paid plans for the merchants, for members who would like to grow their translation business. So starting this week, we decided to hide our free plan for new signups. All the previous members can enjoy the free plan forever, but new people will not be able to join and use the free plan. And thinking behind this move was the following. People who use the free plan, they could be our free testers, right? People usually test the product before they purchase it. But the thinking is, our product has been tested extensively for the past 2 years, and most problems that the so-called freeloaders are discovering is the problems. They cannot read the instruction manual, and they cannot properly understand how to launch the plugin, despite its obviously extremely simple nature, simple setup. So it's not the actual technical problems they're figuring out. They're just bloating the support requests. They're emailing. They're trying to ask the same questions without trying to understand the documentation. So that's the freeloader. In analogy with a social network, with a Facebook, the famous social network, Zuckerberg said, no, forget about the advertising. We want to just increase the coverage. Like Peter Thiel said, one of the early investors who contributed $500,000 in Facebook, he said, don't worry about this. It's a long term. You have to get the coverage, right? Like the distribution. Get as many members as possible. Other freeloaders, doesn't matter. Just need members, setups. Why? Because Facebook has something called a network effects. That means that the value of the network increases with each new member joining, because these members might know each other, they can form the connections, be friends, poke each other, they can exchange messages and phone calls, and on and on and on. So it doesn't matter even if they're free, that they're valuable for the overall network effect. So the Facebook said, okay, let's do that. Let's keep the Facebook free and keep the members signing up. In terms of convey this business, the language translation business, this is not the social network. Our members do not communicate with each other. They are not engaged in any physical or remote connection. So for us, if they're not able to discover new bugs in the software, and they cannot bring us money, and they cannot bring us any sorts of value in terms of referring people, trying harder to promote our plugin, our technology, it makes very little sense to offer this plan for free. Just imagine you are a user and you download Netflix or Hulu. If Netflix would offer you a free plan, would you ever want to pay Netflix? Even if Netflix would ask you to watch their ads, would you pay Netflix? Would you pay Hulu? No. We hate their pricing plans. We hate paying them like $8 a month, $13 a month, $16 a month for family plans. Doesn't matter. We still are all paying customers. So that means that when we use the service, we can legitimately say, hey, I'm getting the benefit from watching Netflix, and when I have some problems with my supply, with my connection, I can call the customer service and legitimately yell at them and complain and really express myself, because they're obligated to provide to me the service I paid for. In the end of the day, I can get a refund. I can cancel my credit card, get a refund, and walk away. So that's the major distinction. So the spectrum of the users that exist on the market are freeloaders, the way we call them, people who just looking for free plans. They so-called testers in parentheses. They like to test the software. They don't want to ever intend to purchase it. They just test it. They find some bugs. But the biggest problem is if a person, for example, I don't want to say it, but if the person is dumb, right? If he or she cannot figure out how to install it properly, they will form a negative impression about your product. They will try it for free, will not get all the possible benefits out of your product, and they will leave and will start cursing you, leaving you negative feedbacks, and in all sorts of ways try to hate you. So this is a very common feature in a WordPress world, and in all this communities where lots of free stuff available, and people are not used to actually appreciate the hard work of developers and pay for their hard work to get the benefits. So these people are more likely to form a negative opinion about you and start hating you and leaving you negative feedback and stuff, and so on and so on. So ask yourself, why would you want to attract this type of people in your business? Why would you want to give them a service that actually costs you personally money? As an entrepreneur, you subscribe to paid APIs, you purchase the resources from other providers, the platform providers, and why would you want to form a community of freeloaders who just so-called testing your plugin, but they're not going to provide you any valuable feedback nor any monetary compensation? So this experiment was started with this week for now, just Monday to Monday. We want to know exactly how would that affect our bottom line. The thinking is, if the person is serious, like most of us, if we understand that we are here on the market to get something working, something valuable, something we want to appreciate ourselves, for us paying $10 for the entry-level plan is not a big deal. It's at the end of the day, just try it monthly. There is no setup fees, no any hidden taxes, nothing to complain about. Just pay $10, subscribe for a month, test it out any way you want. Write our support. We will support you, because this is you are a paid user from now on. So that's the bottom line. Most people are sane people. Most people are trustworthy people and very respectable people, and we want to deal with such people from now on. So the bottom line, let's unload the freeloaders and load convey this with hardworking entrepreneurs who would like their business to succeed internationally, and this is business for you guys. I look forward to working with you, provide you the best customer service and the language translation solution for your WooCommerce, for your Shopify, for all sorts of your web e-commerces you have. Best of luck, guys. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Convey this translator.